I saw a request on the Fantasy Grounds message boards on how to combine the items from Valero's 4E item parser into Tenian's 4E parser. And so I thought I'd make a brief video to show you how to do that. It's not very hard. The basic idea is you take the data and the library link entries from the items and simply add them to Tinian's module files. The first thing you're going to need is the XML files for both of them. Uh, in this case, I'm going to use Neverwinter campaign settings as an example because it's pretty new and most people probably don't have the items um, for it already. So you would go ahead and first you would need to have the XML files for this from Tenian's parser, and if you don't have them, you could just go into your Fantasy Grounds data app folder if you have the mod, and change the .mod to .zip and unzip it to get the XML files. When you do so, you should get something that looks something like this. I'm using Visual Studio, but you could also use Notepad++. And you can see here that if you see this is tells you that it was made by Tinian's parser. It's important, by the way, that the root be 2.2 because Valero's um, item parser is doesn't use the mode strings. So what you would do is you want to insert it into here. So let's go ahead and assume that you've already parsed the items. And so I'm going to go ahead and open up what Valero's items looks like. You can see here, starts with item descriptions. Notice how he's only using 2.0 though. So if we, I'm going to collapse these. We need to copy the item descriptions and we need the item indexes. So we're going to take both of those, and I can copy it by just selecting both of these in Visual Studio. So I'll Control C this. I'll switch back over to the Tinian's XML file, and then I'll just paste it. Okay. And then let me scroll back up, and you can see that I got the item descriptions, and I'm going to put it up at the top so you can tell you've added it. And the item indexes. Alright, so this is the data. But what we need now is the links as well. Let me collapse some of the stuff in Tinian's file because we need to get down to the library node. There it is. And the entries right here are the actual links. So for example, you can see this is powers, wizard spells. This is in fact this link right here. Okay, so we need to add the link so that all that data can be clickable. One of the things that's important is this address here, at 4E Neverwinter campaign settings. Now I was thinking ahead when I built this client file and I called it exactly the same name so I don't have to change this. However, if you didn't do that, then you'll need to mask find and replace all the entries in here so that they match exactly with whatever the name of your module is. See how on Tinian's I have the same thing, and on the other one we have the same thing as well. Okay, these need to match, otherwise the links won't work right. So going back to the client, so I've copied the first two, and now all you need is the entries. You don't want entries, you want everything between the entry nodes. Okay, so I'll Control C for copy. And I'm going to go ahead and paste these in, and I'll put them, it doesn't matter where you put them, they'll be sorted anyway. Don't put them inside something else though, so I'll put it right above this and right below entries. And see how it's pasted in. Okay, so let's see if this works. So now that I've pasted it in, you need to save it, of course, so let's save it. And then let's go ahead and make the module. So I already have the folder in here. So there's the DB I just changed. So I'll go ahead and zip it up. Send to compressed. And then we'll call this for 4E Neverwinter campaign. And then I'll put a mod on it to make it into a mod file. Alright, so I'll go ahead and copy this. And let's go ahead and paste it into data apps. So it's going to be in Fantasy Grounds, modules, and paste. Alright, I'm going to take out the other one. You don't want to with the same. Let's see if this works. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to have to restart Fantasy Grounds. So let's close it. And then I'll restart it. Alright, I paused while I was restarting, so now it's restarted. And let's go back into the library. And let's see. There we are. There's the weapons, nothing. Alternate rewards. Okay. And that's how you do it.